Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy. Hold on, wait a minute. Traded video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we reacting to somebody today. You feel me? His name is Alex. Whoa, college kid, loses 500 in the worst way possible. I am doing 2 reactions. I'm gonna react to him and I'm gonna react to Diego. You feel me? I have not watched this video yet, so we reacting to this together. You feel me? But let's get started, man. Let's see why TopStep took his money.
Yo, bro, TopStep.
And I can't hear shit. Fuck going on? Hold on. Voice settings. Ah. Hold on, I'm about to get this set up, y'all. My fault. Damn, L reactor, bro. L reactor. Alright.
Hot ass.
Damn, he said y'all got hot ass, bro. Hold on.
Yo, bro, TopStep, you are some hot ass.
Oh, you talking about TopStep?
You are some hot ass, dude. I'm not blaming this entire loss on TopStep. Like, I decided to trade no news Monday like an absolute idiot. But I did not need to lose what I lost today. I'm gonna tell you guys kind of what happened. I'm gonna break the trade down, of course. But dude,
yeah, I didn't trade today, y'all. I was, you feel me? I couldn't even trade if I wanted to, but I was I didn't even want to go get some Wi-Fi and try to trade and shit, bro.
Holy shit! Like, I've been having problems with TopStep so much recently, and maybe I should just move to Trade08.
I've been hearing a lot of bullshit with TopStep. That's why I have not touched them yet, cause I just been hearing a lot of bullshit with them.
I don't even dude. This shit's low key getting so old. Okay, so today was
I can already see this the trade he took.
a super bad day in terms of trading. Not because of the PI. Like, I could give a shit about losing $500.
Right.
Could probably make that back, but the thing is the way I lost it and the fact that I didn't need to lose it in the first place, right? So
Yep.
let me just get into the trade to recap real quick. I'll tell you, and then I'll let you guys know like how this became a 500 when it really should have just been 0, or maybe just.
Mind you, in short, bro, if you see 930 open like run up like that, and it just straight runs up, and you're bullish and you want to be a buyer, this is not a good efficient price to try to take buys. And if you look at the higher time, like the macro 15-minute time for, this is not a good. This is a premium, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit under.
So you're just basically getting in at a horrible price, getting a bad feel, you know what I'm saying? And then you get choppy ass, goofy ass, dookie cheeks ass price action, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little bit of a loss. So coming to the day, obviously we're bullish. We're just pushing up higher. It's a no news Monday, Alex, and I told myself I didn't need to trade today at all. I know exactly.
Like, look at that. And it's a no news Monday, bro. Look at, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to get in up here. You're getting inside of this range. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a buyer down in here. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down in here. You want to get in before the move happened. If your drawing liquidity was higher.
What's going to happen? We're going to accumulate ores. Maybe we're going to push a little bit higher into the equilibrium of this range. And then I guarantee you we're going to make the high of the week either today, next week, or not next week, tomorrow. And then we're just going to head low for the rest of the week, right? And so I didn't need to trade today. Maybe that was the first mistake at all to even avoid this. Some dumb shit like this happened to me. Was not taking a trade, right? So we were bullish. Bias was bullish. And because of that, I just wanted to catch a quick move to these short-term relative equal highs here.
Yep.
Internal bias of liquidity, whatever you want to call it. Just wanted to catch a continuation move off of it for barely 40 points. And this was in a macro as well, right? Inside of a macro. 10:45.
Oh, bro, be trading macros? Okay, all right.
15-minute fair value gap. On the 5-minute, we create a 5-minute SMT here. The ES didn't tap into the 15-minute fair value gap while NQ did. And right after we tapped in that fair value gap, we reject off of it strongly. We respect this 1-minute fair value gap. And then we inverse this 1-minute fair value gap here. That's where my entry happens, right? That's my initial entry, okay? Now, I want to know if this happens to y'all. But do you guys see this contract thing right here, right? So this has happened to me a lot, and I don't know why. If it's because some way I have dual monitors, and I duplicate one of my TopStep screens, and then I pull up ES on either ES chart on one monitor and the NQ chart on one monitor. I don't know if it's because I have 2 monitors, I'm duplicating screens and whatever, and it confuses TopStep, whatever. But this will commonly change to ES out of nowhere. Like this, it'll just be this out of nowhere as soon as I open up TopStep, and obviously I'm gonna think that because I'm trading micros, like it's just a routine for me.
Ah, okay. So he made the lot size, accidentally picking the wrong shit, mistake. You feel me? And that's not on him. I mean, I wouldn't even blame TopStep. To be honest, bruh, I just double check every fucking time, bruh, before you enter the trade. You know what I'm saying?
Just to think,
Double
to have
check.
it for me to think that this is gonna be what it's the default.
But if you rushing into a trade, you trying to get into your position, like you know what I'm saying. Then you're gonna accidentally make mistakes like this where you're not double checking. Always listen, y'all. Always double check your lot size. Double check all of that. You feel me? Make sure you're on the right asset, the micro. Make sure you know what I'm saying. But if you're rushing into trades, you're gonna make mistakes. So don't try to rush into shit. You feel me?
It's going to be set on, right? Because I always trade MNQ, and that's just what my brain is used to. Like, so I don't usually just check and make sure that I have the correct contract size. Because I'm already in the back of my head thinking, okay, it's going to be mini Nasdaq, and I'm trading on a mini Nasdaq chart. And sometimes it just automatically, for some reason, the default is set on ES, which is so annoying. Okay, and today that was the case, and today I didn't check manually whether I was on the right contract size. Maybe that's something I have to do every single day. I don't know. If you guys check every single time before entering a trade on Nasdaq, on micro Nasdaq, whether you check manually if you're on the right contract size. I mean, that's what I did when I first started out. But when I've been with TopStep for like more than 8 months now, I'm not trying to check every single time if I'm on the correct contract size.
You have to do it, bruh. Like that's hey, you can't blame. I ain't gonna lie, you can't blame Top Step for this shit, bruh. You have to blame. It's literally yourself. You know what I'm saying? Double check. Make sure you're on the right shit.
Right? I'm not completely new to this. And so because of that, I just entered, and I didn't know I was on ES, and I entered first small, right? I entered for 4 cons, but of course, since it was ES, it was 4 ES cons, which is crazy. Okay, 4 ES.
What? Hold on.
And I didn't know I was on ES, and I entered first small, right? I entered for 4 cons, but of course, since it was ES,
Oh yeah, it was on ES.
ES cons, which is
You know what I'm saying? Now listen.
4 ES cons, I could have blown my account in a couple of ticks. And so as soon as I see that, I press buy, right? I press buy. I think that would get filled here on my micro Nasdaq cons. I press buy. I don't see a P&L pop. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I look up and it's on ES. I'm like, oh shit. So I immediately,
Stop.
I immediately
Alex.
cancel out my order. Okay, as soon as I press buy, as soon as I press that buy button, I cancel out my order and I press sell -4 as well. Everything's cool. Okay, boom. I sold it off. I lost a little bit of money. I think it was like around $60 where I lost. Okay, so like immediately after that, I was down $60.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that should suck. This has happened to me before though, where I accidentally entered off of a different, the wrong con.
See, that's what I'm saying. It happened before, so that should have been your learning lesson to make sure you checking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass, cause I be having to do the same thing, double check, cause I made those mistakes plenty of times 4 years ago, where I accidentally put in. Sometimes I accidentally do it not too long ago. You feel me? But it ain't no ES, bruh. That's
And I canceled it.
I made the mistake by entering on a micro instead of the regular ES. You feel me? The mini. I entered on a micro instead when I wanted to enter on a mini, so I didn't make as much as I wanted to. That was one mistake I did do.
Re-entered off the right one.
I should have checked. I should have checked, bro.
I get filled here. My original fill was a lot better, but I got filled with ES, so I had to cancel out. So I re-entered with the correct micro Nasdaq contracts for 4, and that was my entry. Okay.
That shit about to hit his target now. He's about to crash out. I'm already know.
Everything's smooth now. I have it entered. It's going smooth. Boom. It's candles are pushing up. We're inversing. Boom. I'm expecting to hit this take profit. And then while we're in this trade, I'm pretty sure we get a bearish SMT here. And as soon as I see that, no news Monday, bearish SMT, chop, stops at break even. Okay, boom, stops are at break even. And as soon as this candle stomps me out at break even, this is where it gets insane, right? This candle stomps me out at break even. Let me just turn on.
Yeah, what's up, man? My fault, y'all.
Okay.
So where did it get hacked though?
Y'all can see I enter with 4 micros here, right? I get stopped out at breaking with this candle. Cool, it's whatever. Boom.
All right, bet. Type shit.
Come to know, or from my surprise, it said that I entered on ES twice with twice with 4 cons on ES, which makes no sense. Because while I was in this trade here on micro Nasdaq, if I was in a con for 4 ES cons while I was in this 4 micro Nasdaq position as well, my piano would be going crazy, okay? And the total take profit here was for like $300. And around here, I remember my unrealized piano was around 170 or something like that. If I was also in a contract size of 4 ES contracts, 4 full ES contracts, I would have been up a crazy amount, and I would have known something was up. But like I said, everything was going smooth because I was only up $170 or some shit like that.
Nigga, is this again jutsu or something? Like, I don't understand what the fuck going on.
And then this was full take profit for 300.
I'm not touching
If I was
TopStep,
actually
bro.
in a position of 4 full ES cons, dude, you know how insane my PNL would be? Like, I would be up crazy. Okay, and so the first time I initially sold was the first time I said I took myself out of that forward, like that mistaken contract. And I don't
It says he entered 2 + 4 contracts.
maybe I did press twice. Like I don't even remember pressing this.
Yeah, you most Bro, Alex, bro. Alright, nah, you most likely definitely pressed that shit twice, you know, trying to rush into the trade, or I don't know, maybe your internet was tweaking or some shit. I don't know, bro.
Twice. Like I don't think I'd press a buy button twice. And even
Sometimes we do shit, we forget. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'll be thinking, be like, where the fuck is my glasses? Whole time it's on my face.
if I did, like I said, I would have been crazy. So I don't even know what happened. I'm trying to figure out what happened as well. And so obviously, as soon as my break even is hit on micro, I get hit stop loss
That's
on
tough,
ES
though.
as well. Like
Yeah, that's tough.
it was just a complete
That's tough.
mess.
That's tough.
Okay, it was a
See, I give praise to him that he didn't crash the fuck out and blow up his whole account, because I would have tried to fight that shit back after that mistake and then would have blew the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? So props to bro for not blowing his shit up, because that shit is crazy
today, and that's not how I want to start a Monday out. And like I said, if we're looking at it at like a general view, maybe I should have just not traded at all. It's just to have this dumb shit not happen.
On God. W video though. W video. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna react to Diego. Let's see, because I was in his Discord while he was trading, but he basically took the same trade, like damn near the same trade, being in that same position, and you know, like before everything, like what I just said, like if you look at Nasdaq, bruh, if you're bullish and you have a bullish bias, right, and you see 930 just rip up, there's nothing, no manipulation lower, no, it's not close to midnight open price, and you see that bitch rip up 2 standard deviations, saying not everybody uses deviations, but just think of premium. Like from the open of 930, that shit ran up, right? You want some type of retracement back to the 930 open or close around there before you even think about buying, and then you need a higher draw. Me trying to buy up here, I'm not getting in at an efficient price. I'm getting in at a horrible price. And then most likely, if a big move happen here, this is most likely might be consolidation. And I'm gonna deal with Dookie Cheeks ass price action. You know what I'm saying? So this is the point where you have to like sit and you can't like you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna sell now because you're at a premium, but you're still bullish, and you can't be like, I'm gonna buy. You have to play defense. You feel me? But yeah, let's look at this right here.
How we doing
Boom, right?
today,
So
man?
this is the same trade he took. The same idea. Everybody's trying to buy up here, buy around here. Now, luckily, you know, he did get stopped out on his first trade. Like, if you guys
For an
look at his
hour.
first trade,
Which is pretty hectic.
hold on, where that shit at?
That we were depressing loss.
See right here. He's trying to, now he's buying in here. Like after this whole move, you look out in this macro, he's buying here, right? All in here. From where this move happened, from the daily open, look how much of a premium, look how much this daily candle expanded on a no news Monday. So boom, he got stopped out there, right? And then But he hit on his second trade. You know, he was a little bit patient waiting on this. But this is still a premium. This is still Dookie Cheeks ass price section. This is the type of days you want to just like not trade. You want to wait until tomorrow when they got some high impact news backing the price section up to go where you needed to go. And then you want to get in at a discount. You could say, yeah, this is a discount of a range or whatever range you're trying to create a range in here. But even from this low to this high, this is still not at a discount. And if you're bullish, you're not entering at an efficient price. You don't want to put a lot of risk on this. You want to kind of control risk. You feel me? So
much, but that was,
but his second trade worked out. He sat on it. He had a break even day. That's all you can ask for dealing with days like this. But this is the days where you could have just avoided entirely. You know what I'm saying? And not trade at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go on and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.